everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's Sunday morning for me. Is it Saturday night for you? What time is it? Wherever you're in the world, put it in chat and tell me where you are. Tell me where you are. I think if you're on the East Coast of the US, it should be 7 p.m. in the evening, or maybe it's earlier if you're a little bit further to the west. I don't know. Everywhere else in the world, I'm just taking a guess. All I know is here, it's Sunday already. And I went out dancing last night. I danced salsa for the first time in a while and bachata sensual. I haven't danced salsa in a really long time, but I managed to do it. I actually used to teach salsa. Yeah, but I still struggled because it's been that long. So I managed it for a couple of hours. Salsa songs go for about 20 years. So if you're not fit and up to it, you're like, please let this be over. Let this song end. Kind of like, watching one of Lawren's streams. Anyway, back to Lawren. We are going to be listening to Lawren and Jawn on one of their really saucy dates today, because the gems in their Patreon were treated to a second round of Lawren and Jawn. I don't know if oh, Dali, can you calm down there? I don't want to know what you're doing. Oh, fine, come in. Jesus Christ. Are you okay?
Rawr.
Rawr. Yeah, I don't know if they're driving around about to have car sex, or if they're looking for some ice cream, or what they're doing, but I think they're in a car. This was not too long after their first, car date thing, where they went to the library. And what do they talk about? Chad bloody Daybell.
Oh, well, that's what needs to be talked about to get Lawren's motor going.
Yep, that's what does it for him. Yeah. Hey, Quinn. Oh no, not a hot date night in the car episode. Oh yeah, this is what we're doing. And with Grace in the back seat. Going, hey. Hey, Trixie. Hey, Jackie. Why would anyone actually pay to listen to them on a date? Spoiler alert.
Why wouldn't you?
What? Why wouldn't you? If this is a date, there's something wrong with their marriage. In fact, how did they have a son? Is what I'd like to know.
Well, we don't know for sure. It's John's.
Wow. Good one, CH. Salsa is like a 9-hour live. It is. It is, exactly. It is 5:20 p.m. in Salt Lake City, Utah. Hello from Utah. Utah. I need to say to the people in Utah, your state looks like an alien landscape to me, and it's fascinating. Your state too, actually, Dolly.
That's fair.
When I see photos of it, I'm just like, what is that?
It's
you
a
live
desert.
there? It's not just the desert, like the formations of the sand and the cactuses and stuff. It just looks like a movie set. It's so cool.
Sedona would really freak you out then.
Who, where?
Sedona.
What's that? Sedona. It's like a donut. It's a donut.
Sedona. It's a mystical place, and it's got like red rocks. It's famous for its red rocks. Rich iron.
Okay. Well, we've got some interesting looking landscapes here as well, but yeah, just I find like the Utah, Arizona area just like, what the fuck is that? And then you just put houses in the middle of it.
Sounds about right.
Oregon, 4:20 p.m. Saturday. Look at you guys. People from all over. And look, we've got Jackie already with the 10. Excited
Aw.
utterance. You are so, so sweet, Jackie. Thank you. And we have a members only tomorrow, guys. Same time tomorrow, members only. We are going to be talking everything you can think of. In fact, I haven't even decided yet, but it is unfiltered. Ask questions. Ask me anything. Ask me how to dance salsa. And yeah, we might even have some people on. Don't know yet. Sedona supposedly has vortices.
Yes.
You know, the vortex.
It's all mystical.
Maybe that's where John's personality went. Wow. Hella's going to do ASMR. Please no. You got to come to Oregon then, Hella. It's beautiful. A little of everything from beaches to desert to mountains. Guys, one of these days I'm going to do like a 24-hour live stream and I'm just going to grift the entire time and be like, please just send me money so I can get over there. Just, I'll stay awake. I'll sing for you. I'll dance for you. Just send me money and I'll come over. $10 for Babu. Thank you, EDW. Oh, Babu. Babu is here. Janice in chat. Hello. My fave ballet flats girl. I miss you.
Miss you so much. I have missed you so much. I love you. I love you.
Hello. Hi. You can do a Trish and nap on the couch. Oh, did you see her driving to her friend's house?
That was amazing.
Oh my God, that was just too good.
She is amazing.
She's too entertaining. Speaking of entertaining, we're going to show a bit of RFM and Bill Real tonight as well, because I find those two endlessly amusing and I have no idea why. Okay, let's go. Did you all see Gigi at the Richards trial? No, I missed her.
Yeah, she got there.
Apparently she's gonna. Oh, speaking of at the Richards trial, apparently there's like no seats on closing arguments day.
Yeah.
And Lawren must be seething, unless she has somehow got one. In which case, she's gonna be just swaggering about.
Yeah, I mean, she should have just requested a media pass.
Well, apparently she did. Right,
Oh,
that's
really?
what she said. Yeah, she said that when she was in the car, and she said, "I'm in the media pool. I'm on the media." Right, and she said that she's going to be going back later, and it's going to become evident why. Like you're going to all find out why. Like because she's got something planned. Like she's going to get an actual cage for the jurors, like with cheese. Yeah, but all bets are on whether she's going to turn up and get an actual seat. So, like, well, one of those media seats is for her.
Yeah.
We will see. Yeah. Yeah, she may have a spot as one of the media.
She may send just Grayson to clear the courtroom, so.
I don't know if her mum with a YouTube channel qualifies as media.
Okay.
Well, she said she had a media pass last time, but then she was in the public gallery, but she said that was because we turned up unexpectedly. But I did get my media thing,
if an autistic 35-year-old with 3 cats qualifies with a YouTube channel qualifies as media, technically, somehow she also would. I don't know how. I don't know why I did, but I did.
Yeah. I thought they said YouTube wasn't media.
Maybe it was that trial.
Yeah. You could watch Gray Hughes and try to pick up his obnoxious tricks on how to dry beg the entire time for dollars. Maybe learn to insult all of us, and we'll give you dollars for your trips to the USA. You all suck. And we're not going to do the stream, guys. We haven't hit the goal. All right, let's get into it. All right, so this actually happened just before the Corey Richards trial started. So we're backtracking in time a little bit. Woo! Spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Back in time. Let's go back in time. All right. So the weekend before the Richards trial, Lawren was in St. George, Utah.
Mm.
So she actually went to Utah and then went back to Nevada to Gray Bay Shag Pad.
Oh, did you know what's in St. George, Utah?
Some rock formations?
Oh, I have no idea. I was asking you.
Oh. Okay, bye. You're sacked.
You weren't supposed to answer. You were supposed to go like, what? And I was supposed to be like, I don't know. I was asking you.
Fuck off. Why do I keep you here? Right. So the reason she was there was for this. Thrive. So thrive. Think freely. Thrive fully. And Thrive is basically an event for people who have cast away the Mormon faith or the LDS faith and have decided to move on, but haven't moved on enough in order to stop talking about it all the time. No judgment, but they do. They talk about it all the time. So much so that they listen to all these podcasters and speakers and they pay a lot of money and they go to these events. So Thrive, I believe, used to be run by Dr. John Dehlin. And we remember Dr. John Dehlin because he did the 2-part series about the making of Lawren Matthias, which happened to coincide with the downfall of Lawren Matthias a month or so later when she did the 9 Hour Live, strangely enough. So, not damage control at all. Now, as you can see, there's Lawren. There.
And can we just appreciate that she is followed by the queer all-seeing eye sees the church?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Look who's after her. Dr. Greg
Greg Prince. The queer all-seeing eye sees the church. Oh, cute.
I have no idea what it's about. I was like, what?
That sounds fun.
Okay.
Okay. So now this screenshot was taken, or this flyer was taken, it was 4 months earlier. So this was around the time of Lawren's big downfall. And people were wondering back then whether or not she would be uninvited. Spoiler alert, she wasn't. She continued to be invited and she was invited and she turned up. The name of her speech was True Crime and Faith. Yeah, inspired. Now, just so we can go back to around when this all happened, there was this discussion that was going on Hidden True Crime Chats, and Express Flower said this: Lawren Matthias showing up at Thrive feels off. And yes, it does feel off. And it went ahead. So this is what people were talking about around then. Dolly, do you want to read
it? Not gonna lie. Seeing Lawren Matthias on the Thrive lineup feels weird. Those leaked texts where she was allegedly bashing the Valo victims' families while playing the empathy card really hurt her credibility. Now she's sliding into the ex-Mormon crowd with this true crime and faith angle. Total rebrand move. Hard to take seriously when she just told John Dehlin on Mormon Stories that she's still Mormon. Feels like she's pivoting wherever the attention or money goes. Yes. If Thrive wants to stay credible, maybe think twice before giving a platform to people who treat every community like a new audience ready to monetize. Also caught a mention on the Mormon Stories community wall. This is fine.
Everything's fine.
And around the 4-minute mark of the November 7th Mormonism After Dark episode on Radio Free Mormon, I commented there, OMG. Lawren Matthias managed to insert herself into this event. Grody. It got removed fast. Curious if anyone else noticed that.
Well, RFM, if you remember, famously said to Bloomflower Bar, who I haven't seen for a while. Has anyone seen Bloomflower Bar? Said to Bloomflower Bar, screw you! When confronted with the story about Lawren Mathias and everything she had done around Christmas time. Screw you! He didn't want to know anything about it. But that was RFM, Radio Free Mormon. John Dehlin, who is arguably probably the most influential figure in the Exmo Mormon podcasting community, has been very notably silent on the whole Lawren Mathias bad behavior topic. Now, that was 4 months ago, and some very good points made. We all know that proud former gem. Yes, we do. I still laugh at the proud former gem comment on Trisha's chat that featured accidentally. I know, it was so good. Yeah, she's a Mormon when it suits her. I'm a Mormon when it suits me. That should be a song. Actually, Olo, that should be a song. Just saying. You're good at songs. And sis, I feel like sending RFM my privated thoughts on this. You could, but I don't think you're going to do anything about it. Like, lots of people have made it pretty clear to RFM what's going on here. And he has been like, la, 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 like, you know, the three monkeys. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So that was 4 months ago. And now let's fast forward to right now, as in within the last week or so, RFM and Bill Real on Mormon Discussion Inc. did just a little talk about, well, they mentioned Lawren's speech at Thrive. And don't worry, we're getting into the date night thing in a minute, but I just want to put a little bit of background around this because they were there, clearly, and they did like a podcast video and they actually went through all of the speakers and they got to Lawren's. So I thought this was kind of fun. Let's watch. And they do amuse me.
Running around a few things in St. George, Southern Utah, making it back for Dr. Greg Prince, but I didn't get a chance to see him, but Lawren Mathias was next. What did she talk about?
Well, she talked about true crime, hidden and otherwise, and how when it's hidden, I hadn't understood the hidden true crime part. I thought it was just sort of, you got to have true crime in your title in that field, and hidden true crime hadn't been taken. But there's actually a meaning to it, which he got to, which had to do with the regular motives that people ascribe of, I don't know, jealousy, revenge, money, these kinds of things. And she says, yeah, I'm sick of hearing of those, and I hope I'm not getting this wrong too, Lawren. But basically, she looks for a motive below that. In other words, more detailed, more human, more something. And that's the hidden part. That's the hidden part of the true crime, I think, is where she's looking for the motive. And that's why she has her husband, John, who was not with her, but he's the one.
What happened to John? What did she do with him? That got a bit dark.
Who's the forensic psychologist or psychiatrist, I believe.
He's not a psychiatrist. This is fine. Everything's fine. Whoops.
God damn it.
Man, why is my thing not working? They changed something.
Running around a few things in St. George, Southern Utah, making it back for Dr. Greg Prince, but I didn't get a chance to see him, but...
Hang on, we'll go to here. We'll go to here instead.
What did she talk about?
John, who was not with her, but he's the one who's the forensic psychologist or psychiatrist, I believe.
What do you think the hidden motivation was in the Derek Horton murder?
What's the Derek Horton murder?
In the homicide or the cover-up?
Let's go with both.
Well, I think the homicide would be you've had a long day and the kid won't shut up.
And of course, the cover-up
that came from a very personal place, sir.
Right. So they were
Yeah,
clearly
no,
very.
we were wondering about why he did it, not what your normal day is like. Sir.
They were clearly very inspired by Lauren's
Yeah.
speech. Yeah, it really touched them. Okay, so basically, Lauren talked about what they always talk about, which is that apparently they look for the hidden something or others behind the something or others, and they like to talk about murder. Great. Okay, so now let's get
We
into
all
it.
need a hobby.
So, yeah, well, we all do need a hobby. Yes. So, cutting to the chase, she turned up to Thrive. She was there. She talked about something called True Crime and Faith, and everything was normal. No one was upset that Lauren Matthias was there. She was at the last Thrive as well. These things happen every, 3 months, 4 months?
Really?
Yeah. She was at the last one. She was
Oh.
at the one just before the 9 Hour Live. Yeah.
They happen more than once a year. That's odd.
Yeah. 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 Right. So let's go. We're going to go to this one and we'll change screens. Do, 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 do. And yeah, a lot of people thought that she was going to get uninvited, but no, didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Why is she measuring John there?
That's what I thought. That's what I wondered. But, you never know. Let's get into this. Now, this is not my content. It is from their Patreon. Thank you.
So go
for
subscribe, guys.
someone giving it to me. But yeah, I have a link in my description. I can't stop people. I shouldn't be encouraging anybody to not go buy their content. Go buy their content. We'll only be showing clips of this or listening to clips of it. So I'm going to change my little banner down the bottom here. Well, so it says the thing it needs to say. What is it? We are playing under the fair use doctrine. All that stuff. Whatever. Anyway, let's go.
Hello, Hidden Gems. It's Lawren Jawn. Another date night.
Hey guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Dinner, and we just wanted to.
Yeah.
John was actually just going to ask me about my speech this weekend, and we thought, hey, let's turn this on again because
I barely talked to you this weekend because you were so busy at the conference and giving your speech, and you were staying at a bed and breakfast, right? That was
yes.
She was at Hito?
You couldn't really be loud, so you weren't particularly comfortable calling me late when they were asleep.
Right, and they were so nice.
Is
Best
she at
waffles
Thrive
I've ever had
or-
in my life, by the way, at this bed and breakfast.
Did she just say dinner?
Yes.
Is Stacy here? Hang on, I need to hear her say dinner.
Dinner, and we just wanted to catch up. John was actually just going to ask me about my speech this weekend, and we thought, hey, let's turn this on again because
I barely talked to you this weekend because you were so busy at the conference and giving your speech, and you were staying at a bed and breakfast, right? That was
yes,
kind of intimate, and you couldn't really be loud. So
hang on. It was
Kind
a bit
of-
intimate. She couldn't be loud with Grayson like she usually is, in the apartment. Hey, Colette, how are you, mate? I haven't seen you for a bit. That's what they all say. Did he just explain why his wife didn't feel comfortable calling him while she was away? Okay, doctor, what's hidden? Dinner where people get murdered. Okay. It does sound like they're driving. Like, it sounds like there's, wind going past the...
Yeah.
Not his,
You
not
think
his bum,
Grayson's in
but
the trunk?
possibly. We'll probably hear her growling shortly.
you weren't particularly comfortable calling me late when they were asleep.
Right, and they were so nice. Best waffles I've ever had in my life, by the way, at this bed and breakfast.
Homemade?
Yes,
Wow.
every morning.
Okay.
The kindest couple.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no, it was a conference in St. George, Utah, and I
You went
gave
to bed and
a
breakfast by yourself?
speech on faith and true crime.
I thought it was true crime and faith.
Same
Oh, for
thing.
fuck's sakes, John.
Are you serious?
You pedantic little shit. What?
I thought it was true crime and faith.
No, he's faking true crime, actually.
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 It's faith and true crime. No, I thought it was true crime and faith. Really? Really? See, this is why I don't speak to you, John.
Don't blame her.
Actually, I'm starting to work out why we don't talk.
Okay, so
why
did
moved in with Grayson?
she go to a bed and breakfast by herself?
Of course, Grayson was with her.
Well, that's even weirder.
No, look, haven't you started to work out what's going on here? Are you, not.
Yeah, they're scissor sisters, but I don't think they'd be that open about it.
Okay, so let me just show you something. Grayson was there, right? So, Hidden True Crime Podcast, Grayson, this actually says Grayson. Lawren is super fun at parties until someone hands her a Chad Daybell book she's never seen. I roll, laughy face, Grayson. That's there. That's at the event. Mm-hmm. And oh my God, the fashion choices. What the hell is she wearing? Lawren is cosplaying as Polly Pocket. Why is she in her jammies? Well, great post, Grayson. It got 216 likes. Actually, one of them was a couple of them were smart laughy faces, and 13 comments. Yeah, I would hope the 13 comments are just like, get your pants tailored. Imagine how much shit is on the bottom of those pants. Anyway, that's not what you wear to speak at a conference, girl. She has bizarre fashion sense. Yet those people who are sponsoring her with her fashion, what are they thinking?
She is not the representative I would pick.
No, and I mean, like, your fashion choices aren't great either. But I mean, come on.
Send me that.
I would
I'm
love
a
to see
single
you.
35-year-old autistic male. Yes, my fashion choices are not the best.
No, I mean, just look at the car you just bought.
Okay, first of all, my car's bitching. Thank you very much.
Shut
Second
up.
of all, did you know cars now come without gas caps?
I saw you saying that.
I was like, what the fuck, when I went to go fill it up for the first time.
Yeah, that was strange.
I know.
But anyway, I mean, I saw you got rid of the photo of your car from our StreamYard.
I can put it back.
Yeah, you that embarrassed of it?
No, I had to upload the one of Harold.
Right.
Same. So yeah, I mean, samesies. I guess you know the exact title. I don't even know the exact title of my
Grayson
speech.
sent me a picture of you giving your speech with the exact title. That's why I'm just correcting it for the record. I think it was True Crime and Faith.
Oh, somebody by the way brought a.
I'm just correcting it for the record. For the record, you're not in court, John.
A Chad Daybell book to the conference that I have never seen before. And it was actually really interesting, not to change the subject, but to change the subject.
Okay.
It was really interesting because we've heard that he loved lists. Do you remember hearing that he liked lists? Like he would go. Do you remember us being told that as a kid he would make lists of all like the top artists of all times? This was a list of like the top LDS people of everything, and it included top musicians, top authors, top.
Okay. I am so weirded out by how interested she is in this stupid book. Does anyone care about some book by Chad Daybell? Like, okay, she is too fascinated. Right, Kelly? Why is she fascinated by this thing? The dude has been convicted. He's on death row. Why do you care?
God, she's
Why
worse
you?
than some streamers not giving up covering Johnny Depp.
Yes. Yeah. It's like some content creators are still playing the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial, but this is much sicker than that.
True, that was at least fun.
That was at least fun. Yeah, this is just gross. Like, this is very weird. It's like her obsession with Chad Daybell is like John's obsession with Brad Pitt, but Brad Pitt is at least not a serial killer
that we know of.
Wow. Yeah, he's got some bad things going on. Like, he's got some vices, but he ain't Chad Daybell. So, see where I'm going with this? I find this really disturbing that she's continuing to almost fantasize about Chad Daybell. Like, she's so interested in the way his mind works. I wonder if it's just the way his mind works. I mean, God. I find this just gross. And actually, I saw a comment after this podcast about, like, someone was like, I wasn't going to listen to this because of the mention of Chad Daybell. But then I did, and there was other stuff, so it was okay. And fair enough. Like, okay. It's kind of gross and demented. What is it with you, Lawren? Yeah, let's get back to Brad Pitt. Averting Daybell is Lawren's whole life. Yeah. John has more near-death experiences than Chad. I mean, Your Honor. Hey, Dee.
Actors. It was just lists. It was an entire book of lists. It was published by Siegel Book, and
oh God, she knows the publisher.
I'll add a photo of the book to this
and where it was
episode, but
copyrighted.
the entire book was just the top, and it was by Chad, according to Chad Daybell. Here are the top 10 actors that are LDS. Here are the top most successful.
So he was obsessed with fame.
He was obsessed with fame.
Oh,
and
he was obsessed with fame.
No wonder you can relate.
Oh, right. Okay, I get it. How's it going there? You in your pond?
Hi.
Hi. If I leave and, like, go drive somewhere, will you run the stream?
I guess.
Her entire book was Pinterest quote images. Oh, you didn't leave the frogs, did you? Crying out loud. John doing another confession.
Listing the fame. Yeah, and it was actually one of the people that showed it to me. Well, not one. The person that showed it to me, Corbin. He's in the book, and Chad Daybell mailed him a signed copy that said to Corbin, and so he was telling me about this, and I was like, I don't know about this book, this Chad Daybell book. Lo and behold, there was a book out there that we never knew about. But I did go through it.
This book you never knew about. This is so exciting. Oh wow. This is so cool. John, imagine that. Fuck's sake. Dolly, off with the frogs. Jesus Christ.
Yesterday.
It confirms, by the way, so there's a member of the Daybell family that's told us that Chad was obsessed with fame, at least in the context of the Mormon world.
Mm-hmm. What does that remind you of? I wonder. Obsessed with fame, context of the Mormon world. I don't think these people are obsessed with Mormon fame just in the context of the Mormon world. I think they're just obsessed with fame and money. But actually, no, just money. I think money more. Fame second. That sound a bit like Lawren, though. This is starting to sound a little bit like a narcissist. It's always interesting, isn't it, the way that they do these streams and they start talking and then you're like, hang on, are they talking about themselves? Are they? Are they? Oh, yeah, sorry, no, you're talking about somebody else. Oopsie. What are the two hands measuring? You guess, Mads. You guess. Hey, Colette. It's so weird to me that it seems like they never talk unless it's recorded for content. If they're acting, I wonder why they think it's a good idea. I'm pretty sure they don't talk at all, unless, yeah, it's for content or if they're trying to get someone arrested. There's that. That happens.
Right. So this
Yeah.
would be
Part of that.
proof of that.
Yeah. Top authors. It was like the Guinness Book of World Records.
Was he at the top?
No, that was what
Top
was.
authors?
That's what was so funny too. Is he actually put Gerald Lunt, like top LDS authors, and he put all of these authors, and that actually made me giggle. So I thought, since this is according to Chad Daybell, is he going to put himself in there?
Yeah.
And he didn't. But I think that was actually kind of like his train dream. Infamous train dream.
That train has sailed.
To remind you, talked about all the LDS authors and how they were all famous and they were leading the way, and then he was joined with them. Like they invited him into his kind of their author crew. So I think in some ways he was writing that thinking like, I need to be one of these authors. I don't know. All I know is it was like a Guinness Book of World Records book by Chad Daybell. He was the one ranking everyone, and it was just list up.
I often feel like they are always bringing everything back to themselves somehow, even if it's subtle. Just my thoughts. You think it's subtle, Jackie? I don't think it's subtle. It's like so obvious. But me, our podcast, John's analysis. You remember what I'm talking about, right? And Liz in chat. Liz, Liz, measuring how truthful GB's declaration was. Yeah, she is literally so excited about this stupid book. This book. I just can't get over how much she cares about this goddamn book. It's actually really pissing me off. And I wonder how many of her audience give a goddamn shit about this book. Hey, Tracy Burton. Hey, Hella and Dolly. Hope you're okay. Missed you all. Member for 8 months. I love you, Tracy Burton. It's good to see you. We miss you too, mate. Doing okay. Dolly bought a yellow car. And I made a lot of fun of him about it. Right, so well, girl. Good to see you guys on a Saturday night. Good to see you on a Sunday morning. Right, so well, girl. Thank you for the $4.99.
After list. Top singer, top album by an LDS singer, top actor, top author, top
me
sports, top. It was very interesting.
Well,
top, yeah.
One interesting thing about it is, he's the judge.
He's the judge.
He's the judge, right? Just like he was with his system of black and white, his weights, his system of good and evil. He's always the judge. He's making the judgments. He's pronouncing who's good and who's evil, who's right, dark, who's light.
There was also some great marketing, though. Take that book, put all these people in that he admires, and then send them a signed copy.
Take that book, send all those people signed copies. I wonder, if any of them would have, stolen his manuscript and tried to accuse him of plagiarism. Or maybe they couldn't have given a shit about him. I wonder what Chad Daybell would have done if one of the people that he sent a manuscript to took all of his pages and went, me, all over them, and then went to his publisher and went, I just want to say that I'm a bit worried that he is plagiarizing my thoughts. Although who would do that to Chad Daybell, because Chad Daybell's an idiot. Just wonder, maybe he killed them. He wouldn't be happy. No. See, they're still wobbling their mouths. Yep. Yeah. I thought she was talking about the Osmonds.
Okay.
I also think there was a bit of that
Yeah, true.
because this person had it because he was
Was Scott Mitchell in it?
I assumed that Scott was in it, but I remember seeing the athletes and kind of scanning them. I had to see it fast. I was like trying to like scan it really quickly because I had to give it back. And then
See, she's good at that. Because if you remember with Laurie Hellis's manuscript, and I am making subtle references to Laurie Hellis's manuscript, even though I shouldn't speak of that in the same breath as serial killer over here. She scanned that and decided that it was being plagiarized by Laurie Hellis of her thoughts and Dr. John's thoughts in a period of less than a day. So she was sitting actually in this guy's trial, and we worked this out based on the timing of the emails and text messages, that all of those manuscripts with all the notes on them, she managed to speed read those and work out that the content in Laurie Hellis's book was plagiarized, and she managed to then email Laurie Hellis's publisher that day with her concerns about that, all while sitting in a trial for this guy. So she's that good at speed reading. So she scanned it really, really quickly. This woman, she's got like superhuman eyes.
people kept coming up and talking to me that night. It was just so fun. It was so fun to meet listeners, by the way, and viewers of our podcast. And I hope that you can do that one day. Because I always say to them when they come up, I'm like, we see that there are viewers and listeners, but we don't always get to meet them.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was trying to scan this book really fast because I was having so much fun talking to people that listen to our podcast. But I'm sure Scott was surely in it. Surely.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is that a naked gun? Was that a naked gun joke from back in the day? Sure.
No. You got the wrong reference. Is she trying to be funny? Surely you can't be serious.
Trying.
Not the last Naked Gun.
No, I don't. The first one. Surely.
No, there's a new one with
Or was that Airplane? Or was that Airplane?
There's a new one with Liam Neeson.
It was
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
Pamela.
I have, by the way.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Did you go on a date without me? Did you go?
No, it's just
Well, there was this Brad Pitt impersonator in town, and he only charged like $100.
Well,
And
she
so-
acts surprised that John actually does anything at all, even though she's away from him 24 hours a day, 29 days out of the month. Good Lord. Well, you saw something without me? When did you have time to do that?
Do that, even though I live in Grayson's apartment. You watched a movie? Did you watch a movie? Who did you watch it with? Woo! People pay for this shit? Yeah. Right. And also, I've seen like comments from people who are paying for this, who are like, there's hardly any content on this Patreon. And when we do get content, it's like this kind of stuff. So like 20 minutes of just chatter. Like, where is what we're actually paying for? And if you have a look at what is like listed as the benefits of the Patreon, most of it is not actually being given to them. So there's supposed to be like a book club and like a way to contact John. There's supposed to be a Discord, which apparently there's nothing happening on the Discord. It's like it's not being maintained. So there's a bunch of things that they're supposedly meant to get, and they get this shit. But hey, I mean, the gems aren't the brightest, if you haven't noticed.
I was looking for an escape, and you were asleep, so I rented it, and it was better than I thought it would be. I didn't have high hopes, but it was I just wanted to be entertained, right? I just wanted something that was kind of fun, and it was kind of fun. It was stupid, of course, but it was fun.
Yeah, you gotta love that they did a new one. Yeah. So let's see here. I was going to show you.
Wasn't in it.
I was pulling up my phone to show you something. I can't remember. I don't know. But anyway, I also think about this. He's obsessed with fame.
Oh, for God's sake, can you stop going on about Chad Daybell?
As you point out, black and white, good and evil. Yep. He's the judge of this ranking. And
of the Twinkies?
How do you get attention if you want to be on that list one day and be recognized as a top author or someone that's famous, or maybe write more autobiographies biographies or memoirs like he did for Scott Mitchell? Or was it Chad Daybell who wrote it, or Scott Mitchell? Was it an autobiography or a biography? Was he the ghost?
God, is she just stupid?
Yes.
It makes no fucking sense. Also, why is she so obsessed with this person that she's not covering anymore that it's over? The Chad Daybell case is over. It's over. It's finished. Lawren, forget it. Forget it. Someone's given you a book and a man.
Something could happen and it could be brought up again.
Could it? Could it?
I mean,
she really, really hopes it is. She
well,
really hopes it is. Lawren sounds like she's been drinking. Have you seen her in the last 2 days? I think it was the day before yesterday. She looked so sick and sad. She's going through these really weird mood swings at the moment. One day she's giggly, really giggly. And then the next day she's like, you saw her that day, right? That was 3 or 4 days ago. And then I saw her on a live stream doing one of those Corey Richards recaps, and she just looked ill almost. She was coughing a lot, and she was just like that. Anyway, we're going to flick forward a bit.
Not condone streaming while drinking.
No, she's done it. Yeah, medicated. Yeah. Okay, let's go forward to her talking about her speech.
So, but let's talk about your speech. Tell me about your speech. We haven't even really talked about it until now. So
right.
our listeners are hearing about your speech like I'm hearing about your speech for the first time. It went well.
It went well.
According to Grayson, it went well. So that's good news.
Yeah.
Remember when she illegally jumped police tape to cover a mass shooting? Good times. Oh my God, it's a Hearst.
Oh my God, is that blood?
It's police tape.
Cool. Oh, that's the wettest I've been in 10 years.
That was great. That was good times. I wish that would happen again. Not the shooting, obviously.
Well,
just that was just content for days. It was gold. It was so good. Hearst.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's Hearst.
Mush-mouthed idiot.
The only thing I wish happened was her actually climbing the fence. That would have been fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
She had climbed that fence. I was considering making an AI of her climbing the fence. I should have. I saw a Hearst. Helicopters.
Get to the chopters.
Yeah. Anyway, you wanted me to pause for a reason. Do you want me to go back?
Me?
Apparently, yeah, you did. You said pause.
No, but it's good.
Yes,
I
did.
I don't think I did.
So, but let's talk about your speech. Tell me about your speech. We haven't even really talked about it until now. So, our listeners are hearing about your speech like I'm hearing about your speech for the first time. It went well.
It went well.
According to Grayson, it went well, so that's good news.
Yeah, I do think it went well. I was very nervous because I wished I had been a little bit more prepared, but I think by the time I gave it, I was a bit more prepared. I sat and...
You had 4 months to prepare this thing. So she knew, we saw it. We saw the flyer that was posted on Reddit by Express Flower 4 months earlier, and she knew even the title that she was going to have then. She knew it was going to be, was it Hidden True Crime? Sorry, True Crime and Faith, or Faith and True Crime?
Yeah.
She got it wrong earlier.
Crime, True, and Faith.
Yeah, Crime, Crew, and yeah, Crew, Crime.
The car, reading it and kind of processing it right before I gave it. And
you gave it.
You know, I feel good. I feel good about it. I don't think it'll be recorded anywhere or anything, but it was essentially about...
that's her first priority. Thank God it wasn't recorded anywhere. I know it wasn't.
I don't think it was recorded anywhere. Everyone was frisked for phones and cameras as they went in.
She had her attack Grayson right there, ready to sick on anyone who had a phone.
Yes. Yeah, wait. Grayson made sure there was no one recording.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was ready to bite them.
She did bite 2 people, actually.
She bit 2.
Yeah. They had to get baby shots. It wasn't
shots.
How, gosh, what should I call it? What was the title of it again?
True Crime and Faith.
Okay, so
it was your freaking speech, woman.
I actually did talk. I actually started. I said this is actually just about a speech about how to examine your faith, like what examining your faith looks like, even when it becomes uncomfortable. I talked about why I have always had such a focus on true crime, why I feel like that's important.
Because you're a ghoul?
Because you're a ghoul. I would like to run a thought experiment, everybody. Every time she says true crime, I want you to take the word true away and just go crime. So why have I always had a focus on crime? Because true crime is true. So if you think of her speaking without the word true in there, she's obsessed with crime. And she's profiting from crime. She talks about crime. Crime is what built her channel, because it's not fake crime. It's not fictional crime. It's crime. So just when I hear her talk, I take the word true away, and it sounds very different to me.
To understand crime, because as long as human beings have been alive, so has crime. And I talked about growing up in a faith that made me feel very, very safe, because I was a very fearful child, and that I would think about crime a lot. And essentially I got into learning. Well, let's see, spoiler alert, but no one's going to hear this, so it's not really a spoiler alert, since no one will ever hear my speech.
No one's ever going to hear my speech, everybody. No one's ever going to hear it.
You can just tell how insecure she is about that speech. Oh my God, she was freaking out giving it, praying to God there was no video of it.
Isn't this interesting? I wonder what went wrong. I wonder. Because she's like, I was unprepared. I wish I was more prepared. And John is like, oh, I heard it went well. Grayson told me it went well. And she's like, well, I can't, don't worry. Spoiler alert, no one's going to hear it. No one's going to hear it. Isn't this curious? I wonder what happened. I wonder if, there was a heckler. I wonder if someone was in the audience asking her questions that made her uncomfortable. She started scatting.
Maybe leaking.
I've never seen any feedback about Thrive from anyone anywhere. Well, that's why I went looking on RFM's stream. I've had there's a lady I'll show you in a minute who did a podcast or a video more about Dr. Dehlin's speech, which was, there's a little bit of it that I thought was kind of interesting, and so I'll play you that in a sec, but for a different reason. But I haven't seen anything about hers. Now I want to know, guys. Now I really want to know what happened with hers. The crowd pelted her with tomatoes. Maybe she did it in her DJ voice.
Essentially, I brought up that people ask me all the time, what are the type of criminals that scare you the most? And I would think universally most people would assume or believe that the scariest type of criminals are sort of the serial killers, right? The people that come in the middle of the night, that pick you at random for no apparent reason, and that they what they're doing is just such an evil thing. And I said, but for me, those are not the people that scare the criminals that scare me the most, because they know what they're doing is wrong. They try to hide it. They try to not get caught. They know what they're doing is evil. The criminals that scare me the most and frighten me the most are the ones that don't know what they're doing is wrong, that they have this sort of moral superiority.
She's talking about herself. She is talking about herself.
Or her father.
Or her father. Yes, or her father. Right? She has this moral superiority. She doesn't even realize for a second that what she has done has been wrong at all. She thinks she's fine. She thinks what she has done has been fine. She thinks she is in the right. Right? I love it when she tells on herself. Ha! Suck it. Suck it, Lawren.
Mm.
You're scary. This is why she's scary. She has no freaking clue what she has done. She has no clue. She has tried to put a mother of four in prison for fucking 50 years. She has fabricated evidence. She has lied to the court. She is the criminal. And she has no clue that she's done anything wrong. She thinks she's morally superior.
Well, she is.
She thinks that she's the one who's done the right thing. She has absolutely no self-awareness. Zero. Oh, I disagree. She knows what she's done. You think, Colin? Really? Why? I would like to know what makes you think she knows. I mean, you know better than me. Mate, you know better than me. Oh, you think, Janice? Oh, guys, so got to get you on. I want to know why you think she knows. Because there just seems to be such a lack of self-awareness.
Mm.
Yeah. She knows and she doesn't give a fuck. She's an asshole. I know she's an asshole. She grew up in a crime family. What do you expect? Yeah.
No, she grew up in a family of lawyers. Oh, never mind.
Shut up.
See what I did there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So the way her dad operates, I see a bit of her in that, like, because he knows what he's doing. He knows when he's manipulating people.
Yeah, he
But
puts on
does he
that
think
gay little turtleneck.
he does put on that turtleneck? But does he even really think that it's wrong? Does he think that he's actually ripping people off? Does he even really get the gravity of his situation? Because he sits there and goes, "Oh, I was incarcerated for some white collar crime."
No, we saw how he talked about Max on the body cam. He's a deadbeat who doesn't pay his bills. So
Yes. See, he's morally superior. He has this moral superiority over Max Barber. So he looks at it like, I'm just taking what's mine.
Yeah. He didn't
Yeah.
pay his bills, so that's it. It's black and white. There's no nuance.
Oh my God, Heller is being so nice to Lauren. Yeah. Maybe there's a bit of both. Maybe there's a bit of, I'm morally superior and I don't give a fuck. I am better, and therefore I'm not aware of what I've done wrong because that person deserved it. But then there's also a bit of, I'm aware that I've caused some trouble, but it's no big deal because it's just a piddly little thing. It's not like I murdered anybody. Not like I murdered them. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
That they believe that they are right and that they are justified in cruelty against.
Back to Chad Daybell.
Full circle.
Right.
Well, yeah, all of the faith-based crimes that I've covered, that people can be so certain in their belief system and think they're so morally justified and superior and right that they would commit cruelty to human beings in the name of righteousness. And the reason why that scares me so much is because it means anyone is susceptible. If people are given the wrong facts and the wrong belief system and are given this idea that
This
it is
restraining
okay
order
to commit cruelty against another person, then anyone could be susceptible to becoming a criminal or doing something horrific in the name of whatever it is.
Okay, so I don't think she thinks that she's done anything horrific. I think this is how she justifies it in her head, that she's done nothing horrific.
No.
Right? Like, she might have, oh, okay, so what's in a text message? Yeah? So what's wrong with, I might have said some things, okay, like everyone does. Big deal. Like, it's not worth piling on me. Now you're bullying me. So, in her mind, everything she's done is justifiable because it's not like anything that is horrific. Yeah, she seems to think she's okay justifying it. Yeah. Think this is okay. Yeah. Yeah, Kay, Kresha, and Christina would disagree, as would Janice and Colette. Lindsay, Sarah, everybody. Like, there's so many people. Mr. Breakfast, everybody that she's left in her wake. There are so many people who have gone through so much because of this woman. Laurie and Chad. Dear me. All right, but that's no big deal because she hasn't done anything horrific. Yeah? But then when you put the shoe on the other foot, for her, she's able to go and drag their names through the mud and go, oh, well, I've got a stalker. I got a stalker. And also, she can just shut down Crush's stream and stop them from speaking. Stop them from actually having their words put out there when they can do that. And actually, I think what Kresha has said since is some of the things that her followers have said, that the gems have said about her and Kay and their family since then have been so traumatizing for them. I don't blame them for feeling that way. Just because she can justify it herself doesn't mean that it's right. She has caused harm to so many people. Oh, no, it's absolutely not right. It's shit. It's absolutely shit.
They believe that's scarier.
The problem with moral superiority or extreme moral superiority is it bleeds into ideology. And so the problem, I think, is that there's an utter lack of reflection. Or there's an utter lack of self-examination, and that's what to me, from a psychology standpoint, that's
an utter lack of reflection. Okay,
is that right? It's
John.
It's like you have a program.
The psychologist is saying that statement, by the way, to his wife. That is Lauren Matthias. The irony of this is off the charts.
What the fuck is going on? This is so out of control.
Princess, do you think about the words that are coming out of your mouth?
We need to play that again. We just need to reflect on that, Chad.
Psychology standpoint, that's what creates the problem. Is that it's like you have a program of moral superiority, and you enact that program without thinking about whether that program makes any sense. So it's thoughtless, right? The term I sometimes use is mentalization. That it's that criminals lack the capacity to reflect on their behaviors and their actions in their lives. And I think it's that lack of reflection, right? If you don't have that component in your life, then you're more apt to just put on the program and carry it out, if that makes any sense.
Lawren really is her father.
The other thing,
I'm adding my 2 cents to your...
Oh, he's adding his 2 cents. Okay, so Colette, though, he said I think he's talking to her. No, I think he is absolutely just as blind as she is. Do you think, though? I mean, like, you would know better. Again, you would know better. Is he talking to her? Or is he just in the clouds just like her? Because to me, he's worse than her. I feel like John is absolutely, as we've seen on the body cam, worse. Like, he is playing this game of hide the sausage, we call it here, but hide and deflect and pretend nothing's going on. Much worse than Lawren. Like, I think people really hoped when he came on to like that We Respond video that he would actually speak some sense and seem to be not playing this silly game that Lawren's playing, but then he just sung the tune even harder than she did. So yeah. Hey, Kresha. Lawren and John's behavior gave permission to their gems to continue the abusive attacks on my family, and everyone acts like this is okay behavior for these 2 frauds and exploiters. Yep. Thank you, Kresha. That was what I was referring to earlier. Yeah. And I just want to see if Colette has responded to what I just said. He's way worse. Yeah, I find him way worse. I find him to be like the leader of the cult between those 2. Yeah.
yeah,
speech.
please continue.
Please
The
continue.
other thing I spoke about was sort of the antidote to crime and why I dislike it so much when we see a horrific act that someone commits, an evil act, but then just chalk it up to why did they do this? It doesn't matter. They're evil. The person's evil. They're full of Satan, or they're just evil, dark, full of Satan. This is why they did that, rather than like trying to delve into understanding really why someone could do something so horrific and so cruel against another human being. And I said, if that's really what we believe, right, and we're looking for a solution to crime, and then the antidote or the cure to crime would be God, right? It would be faith. It would be that would be right. That would be the antidote. But that's not the case, because how many times is crime or a criminal?
The thesis of her speech is very stupid. Hey, Dr. Macy, are you talking about her speech at Thrive? Were you there? shout out, call out right now to anybody who was there, anybody who witnessed this speech. I want you on here. I want to hear from you. Email me, excitedutteranceau@gmail.com. Please talk to me. I want to know. I think something went down at this speech. I think she is really scared of people finding out how bad this speech went. She is so defensive about this speech.
Yes.
It's good
Very.
to have you here, mate. Colin says, I think he thinks he's in on it, doesn't realize he's getting played too, if that makes sense. That does make sense, actually, yeah. He thinks he's the leader. He thinks he's in charge. He's not. However, he's problematic. Interesting, Colette. Thank you. Crusher says, LM is the only person I know to use the word delve as much as she does. Wasn't this word used in the infamous Proton email? Oh, interesting. Delve. I'll go find it. Yeah, we do need to find somebody. We so do. Now, I just wanted to swerve for a second because she's talking about solving crime, an antidote to crime. And this is curious to me because it's like, why would you want to solve crime? Lawren, it's your lifeblood. You're the breadwinner. And it occurred to me that, because I was watching, Crusher, I was watching your channel recently, and you were showing this. I'll just flip over for a second. You were showing this lady. Well, we'll go back to Lawren Jawn in a sec. But just quickly, you were showing this, and a little snippet of it really interested me because people have been for a while saying, is Dr. Dehlin going to publicly denounce Lawren? Is he going to do like Mindy did, Mindy Caldwell? Is he going to say, I do not approve of what Lawren Matthias did? And he clearly hasn't. And then I saw this part of this lady, Renee Steelman, and she has a YouTube channel, and she went to Thrive, and she videoed a little bit, or probably all, but she videoed this part of Dr. Dehlin's speech. And he's talking about financials for Mormon Stories. Well, actually for the nonprofit that Mormon Stories contributes to. I just want to show you this little part.
From being like a retreat conference center to like a YouTube studio. And in that time, we really invested in YouTube, and that started paying off in 2022. Honestly, a lot driven also by the true crime stuff, the Jody Hildebrand stuff, the Ruby Frankie stuff, which was around 1.2 million, which I'm super grateful for. I never imagined we'd be over $1 million in revenue a year as a nonprofit. But since then, it's been in decline for several reasons. But if you look at donations are in decline. So we're not, all those other organizations are like hockey sticking upwards, right? The creation of nonprofits and the donations to those nonprofits, they're hockey sticking.
Hear that? Hear that? So really grateful for the true crime stuff that happened, the Ruby Frankie stuff. Well, let's play it again. Exactly the wording.
Yeah, this is the Thrive meeting.
Yes, this was that weekend that Lawren was there doing her true crime and faith stuff. But let's just go back, hear what he said.
In revenue a year as a nonprofit. And that started paying off in 2022. Honestly, a lot driven also by the true crime stuff, the Jody Hildebrand stuff, the Ruby Frankie stuff, which was around 1.2 million, which I'm super grateful for. I never imagined we'd be over
1.2 million. The Jody Hildebrand, Ruby Frankie stuff we're super grateful for that. I'm sure the victims of that aren't super grateful. But anyway, maybe that wasn't the nicest way of putting it. Okay, so look, it made me consider that perhaps the reason why someone like John Dehlin might not be publicly distancing himself from someone like Lawren Mathias and Hidden True Crime is because by letting it slide and allowing that to end and waiting for Hidden True Crime to start to rebuild itself, he maintains that alliance in the same space. Because having alliances within the true crime space is good for their ongoing graph, right? It makes financial sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you to Kresha for helping. Like I was watching and I would never have seen that come up. He was grateful for the money it brought in, but it wasn't phrased well. I know moments. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to say that he's grateful that those things happen at all. It was phrased badly. Yes, exactly. So yes, exactly. But I'm shocked at this. I'm not really, Quinn. I'm not shocked that it made that much money for that channel at all. It's just, for him to say that, yeah. It sounded like he was grateful for the crimes happening. I know. Yeah, he could have worded that quite differently.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, it does. Do you see my point in that? I think it makes sense that he wouldn't want to necessarily burn his bridges with someone like Lawren. If he were to burn his bridges with someone like Lawren, he would then miss out on future opportunities to share an audience with her. And as you can see from what's going on with them right now, with Lawren's channel right now, they're building a new audience. So they're getting new subscribers in, they're getting new viewers in. And as time goes on, Mormon Stories might be able to benefit from that. Now imagine the millions made by LM and JM, astronomical. Yes. Yeah, exactly. How about integrity, John Dehlin? Well. I mean, you always do need to look at the money trail, don't you? I thought he was the first time I saw it, DB, but he said of dollars, millions of dollars. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Act done in the name of faith or in the name of God or in the name of righteousness. That's not the solution or the antidote or the cure. And so what is it that I have seen in covering crime for years and thinking about crime for years? I think that it starts with dehumanization and
well, you wouldn't want to dehumanize anybody, kind of like call someone subhuman.
Yes, but I'm not going to call on you yet. It starts with dehumanization. And so the antidote to crime would be humanization.
Okay.
And humanizing one another. And that maybe rather than having faith and certainty of something more, that the most important faith is in one another and in each other. There you go. Yes, John, you can talk.
Oh, you can talk now.
I mean, so I was just going to jump in with the cliche that
Okay, so John's about to drop one of his epiphanies, and everyone's going to hope that, they're going to make a t-shirt out of it, and all the ladies can get all, juicy over John's big brain. So let's go.
This is my cliche, by the way, and this is my quote, so I'm going to take credit for it.
Okay.
That behind every criminal is a failed love story.
Yes.
That's what I say a lot. Behind every crime and every criminal is a failed love story.
My God, really? Behind every crime and every criminal is a failed love story. Oh dear.
No.
That was shit.
Yeah, Corey Richards is just a failed love story.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe, I suppose, but
Oh, a lot of
that
love.
was crap. Sorry, playing with the soundboard.
The antidote to me is, I mean, I know this can sound really stupid and cliche, but it's love.
No, that's not stupid.
Which is
That's
it's the same thing. That's the same. I think that's similar to what you're saying about humanizing.
No, it's not stupid. It's retarded, John.
It's retarded.
It's not stupid.
Humanizes,
Yes,
right? And in
correct.
theory, I mean, if you think of spirituality, not of any particular religion, but just in general, like the message of like Christ and Buddha and most major religions is love.
Uh-huh.
In theory, it's love, right? And so,
In theory.
so
But
it's,
here's the thing is I did play Lori Vallow's testimony speech in Melanie
my
where she
God,
said the
why is
love
she
of
still
Jesus
talking
Christ
about
washed
that?
over me and it was greater than
Lawren,
anything
John's
in
trying
this
to get
world.
you to love
Lori
him.
Vallow talked about
Trying
love
to get
all the time.
Trying to get a half
what's
part of
the-
candy from you, and you bring up Lori.
Why? Why does she keep talking about that case?
John's trying to get some pity sex from you. He'll take a sloppy handy, but you can't even read the freaking room.
He was getting all romantic. He was trying to talk about love and crime. The thing that got them together in the first place, or maybe just the crime. And why does she keep coming back to the Daybell case? And by the way, her name's Lori Daybell. Stop calling her Lori Vallow. Jesus Christ. They try so hard to be profound and never hits. Oh, well, ask the Gems. They think it's amazing. They love it. They love it. Like, that is so good. Please put that on a mug.
difference. And that's what I was pointing out is that her love was in something greater than this world.
right.
Where actually maybe where we need to be focused is in a love of each other here and now in this world with one another and
Right.
not so much in the supernatural. And then I made the point of certainty is more dangerous than doubt. Anyway, okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Couldn't you say though that couldn't you argue that from a spiritual standpoint that if having some spiritual component of your life helps you to enact that love more, wouldn't that be important too? In other words, is it possible to argue that the spiritual component actually makes you more loving? I mean, it shouldn't necessarily, but it could.
It could. Yeah, it could. As long as you understand that you don't have all the answers. So certainty is more dangerous than doubt.
Right. Well, having all the answers means you're not reflecting.
Yeah.
You're not reflecting light. You need to shine up your face a little bit more, Lawren. Get some more of that sparkly stuff that you keep advertising. Are they both high on something? Just love, Phil. Just love.
High on life.
Yeah, they're getting high on each other's farts. Yeah, well, I mean, just on his, generally. I mean, like he is quite flatulent. He has a little bit of a problem.
Ding, ding, ding.
And faith by definition involves some element of reflecting, right? Because your faith, I think, is handing something over to the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why you know Wonder
to
Woman?
me, in a way, from a philosophical standpoint, faith is the impossible.
Yeah.
It's believing in the impossible,
Uh-huh.
and it's believing in contradiction,
Yeah.
and which is the opposite of certainty, by the way. So faith is something. So I think I'm I'm kind of dovetailing
Yeah.
my ideas here
Yeah.
with yours. That I
Yeah,
agree
I
that
agree.
certainty becomes a real problem because it prohibits or inhibits reflection. And if you can't reflect,
Gosh.
you're more likely just to plug in the program and then act it out and not know why, by the way.
Mhm.
And you're a lot more likely to become much more impulsive
Not
if you have
not
moral
even Grayson
superiority or more
understands.
certainty than you are if you take some time to doubt and reflect, right? And faith goes with that terrain.
That was actually brilliant.
No, it wasn't. No, it really wasn't. Hey, that was absolute nonsense. That was complete, utter crap.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd say brilliant, but
No, I wouldn't.
We wouldn't.
No.
my 2 cents.
That was a couple cents. That was
Couple
good.
cents.
Couple cents short of a dollar.
Couple cents.
Wasn't
yeah.
brilliant. I thought it was brilliant, but yes, we can say your 2 cents. So, yeah.
Not.
Anyway, we're enjoying this night out because tomorrow, the Corey Richards trial starts, and so it's sort of like the night before game day for me because I will be watching the trial.
Okay, so interestingly, she was in Utah, but she went back to Nevada.
Mm.
Why didn't she just stay in Utah? Well, I guess she's kind of explaining now, but yeah, this was on the Sunday night. And she had been to St. George, Utah for the Thrive conference. She heads back to Nevada, and she's addressing the fact that the Corey Richards trial is about to start. Hasn't covered a trial for a while, and people are asking, is she going to be at the trial?
I will be trying to do some lunch lives. Many people have asked if I'm going live to the trial or watching it from afar, and it's the latter. I know that many people want me there. I am going to try to go in maybe like a week or two, but right now it's nice to just be home. I'm learning to love being home. So, yeah.
Is she able to get in for closing
But-
arguments, Kresha?
We don't know. Yeah, do you know, Krisha? Do you know if she can get in? Your mum, sorry. Do you know if your mum can get in? Can Kay get in? Because, I mean, what is she? If your mum, like, camps out, maybe, because there's, like, not many public seats available.
They said no one in the public.
No
But-
one.
I don't know. Maybe they'll open up a couple. I don't know. Hopefully.
Or is she just going to hang out? And chat to people she knows, Nate and Gigi and stuff.
Your mom is there with the family. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, really? Oh, how sweet. That's
That's
lovely. That's awesome. No public seats, yeah. Learning to love being at home. Now, that's an interesting quote, isn't it? I didn't pick up on that one. Learning to love being at home. So, what, she hated being at home before?
Big kitty.
Why did they change it so there's no public seats, Jackie? Because they wanted there was a lot of demand for seats from the families of both Corey Richards and Eric Richards. So yeah, it's a small courtroom apparently.
And there was a lot of people on the witness sequestration list that couldn't be in there, that wanted to be in there. But now that the trial's over, they can go in there.
They can all be there. Yeah. So, and yeah, Judge was like, families first.
Nonetheless, it's actually harder to cover trials, I'll say, away from the trial. Being in the room, immersed in it, I can just give it my all, right? It's like my full focus. So I know that tomorrow, despite staying here and covering it from afar, that I've got to give it my full focus, and we'll be going live every night with full recaps, the Corey Richards trial. So, but there.
Okay. Recaps, you mean like you just reading out some shit that Grayson's written about, like the judge having a sexy voice and how bad Corey's fashion choices are each day. That's her recaps.
Which is kind of ironic coming from Lawren.
Coming from Lawren, I mean, lady, you can't talk about anyone's fashion. You really can't. Even Corey's. There's a video with this audio. No, this is just audio. Being a vulture to victims, LM. Yeah.
Senior.
I cannot. She would be so pissed to not be there and not be able to get hold of those jurors. Now, I reckon she is in Utah right now or on her way to Utah, and she is waiting for
camped out. Well, maybe not.
No, she would not camp out.
I know.
No. She's waiting for the moment those jurors are released. What just happened? Oh my God. He just got kicked out of the studio as well. Shit. What the fuck just happened? Senior just kicked you out of the studio.
He was trying to attack Babu. Babu's out there right now looking like a smug little piece of crap. Looking down at Senior, who was trying to go after Babu up top and lost his footing, fell down on me and my keyboard. I tried to grab him so he didn't freak out. It caused my screen to refresh.
That is brilliant. We are so clipping that. That was crazy. Kitty ends the stream. That would have been even better or not. Senior is actually so
does that accidentally.
Senior is a menace.
He really is.
He really is. Anyway, what I was saying was she will be waiting for the second that the jurors are released. So I reckon she's in Utah right now, or if not, on her way. And she'll be there for the verdict. So the second she hears the verdict is happening, she's like straight in there. And then they get released. She is waiting at whatever door it is that the jurors are coming out of. And she's also waiting wherever the prosecutor is doing the press conference so she can straight on to Bloodworth.
Yeah.
100%. She'll be buying him dinner. She'll have the girls out. Like, Grayson, get the girls out.
A little more distractions sometimes here.
True, but it also gives you more space to step back and reflect too. Not being in the courtroom. Being in the courtroom, you're in some ways your hands are tied.
True.
Because you're in the moment, right? You're restricted in terms of using. Some courts don't let you have your phone or a computer, right? So there's restrictions on what you can do and what you can say and who you can interact with. So in some ways that freedom gives you more capacity to really think about things.
That's true. Well said. Solid point. That is very true. And I'm also, I love a good trial. So I'm looking forward to watching it.
It's true.
In some ways, it's kind of nice. And I get to do something I love, which is follow this trial and talk about it with you. It'll be good.
Yeah.
So I'll be going live each night with recaps. And
she has not been following the trial at all. She's just been bitching the entire time. Like, of what I've seen of her, she hasn't made any comment about any of the arguments whatsoever. It's been a complete just snooze fest. Just bitching. That's all it's been. It's just been, oh, Nesta is just so nasty. Oh, just look at what Corey's wearing. Look at her faces that she's making. It's just been crap. And it's fine. Like, if you want to make fun of people, okay, everyone has fun making fun of people. But, like, say something of value. Make some comment on the actual legal arguments if you're going to cover a trial. Like, why not? Because, like, because she's stupid. That's why. Because she's just stupid.
Just a little bit.
Just stupid, yeah. Gifted 5 hella excited utterance memberships. Thank you, Shirley Graff. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Welcome, and welcome new members. We have a members only tomorrow. Same time, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Welcome new people in, and make sure you join the Discord. We're having so much fun over there as well. There is a link there. She's a fucking bully. Yes, difficult research, pressure, under pressure. Yeah, I know. That's all she knows how to do, is just how to make fun of people. She doesn't actually understand the court process at all. In fact, I noted there was one time someone clipped something. I think it might have been you, Dolly, actually. You clipped her saying, it was on Trisha's stream. She said, why didn't the defense just test the oxycodone? Yeah. Why didn't the defense just test the oxycodone bottle themselves? Holy fucking burden shifting.
I think that's what I said. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you said holy fucking burden shifting, Batman. And I said, is this her first trial? They don't have to test anything. So the whole point that was being made was that the police did not test it. The state did not test the oxycodone bottle. That's the only point that needs to be made. It just wasn't tested. The defense don't have to test anything. So you can hate the defense as much as you like. You can hate Catherine Nestor as much as you like. You can hate Corey and think she's as guilty as you want. But to suggest to your 200 or 320,000 subscribers and your 3,500 live viewers that, or Trisha's 150 or whatever it is, viewers, that it's the defense's job to test a bottle is just absolutely incorrect. Is it your first time doing this, Lawren? No, it's not. How ridiculous. And yeah, the bottle was lost anyway. Be careful on Discord. She's a moron. She doesn't actually understand the burden of proof. No.
We'll be live streaming it on our channel, Hidden True Crime. So come join chat too.
Yep. Please join us. And
Hey,
I'll
LED.
be diving in the right moments when it makes sense and where I feel like I can add some value.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining with us.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, right.
Trisha is growing on me. We do kind of make fun of her a bit because she's so goofy. But God, she really makes me laugh, and I can't even be mean to her that much. She is so entertaining. She doesn't mean to be.
It's getting harder to make fun of her just because, like
more it's just like, what are you like?
What are you doing?
She's unironically so entertaining.
She is.
Or ironically.
But then you go back and watch her streams about Lawren, and you're like, I know why I don't like you now.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So Ali B from Tennessee says, I think that they have. She told defense that they have to test that bottle. Because she crushed up the pills and put them in there, and that was her defense and totally staged it. Are you talking about Lawren saying that she told the defense that they have to, or Corey did? Okay, so the defense never have to test anything, ever. That's just not the fact. Like, they just don't. What's this? I prefer Trisha over Lawren. I think anyone of any sanity would prefer Trisha over Lawren. But I mean, Trisha's just this goofy old lady.
Yeah.
Who's
Like, she
always
put
boomerang.
live-
I find her hilarious.
I put a StreamYard link out the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I don't know what kind of people are going to be showing up," and I'm like, "No, I'm not going to. I like her enough now that I can't even troll her.
Yeah.
She's a sweet old woman."
And butt nugget.
Butt nugget. She's like a crazy aunt. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just goofy. Yeah.
Hello, me. So Beamy is trolling her right at the moment.
Or that came from, I think, her deceased friend's phone.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Her deceased friend. There was a text message from Beamy on her that came from her deceased friend's phone the day after she died, and it's freaking out Trisha so much. I know. Can we watch a little bit of her dry stream? Oh, look, I'd like to, but I want to redirect over to ATS. Be me. Dun dun dun. I don't think she bothers to learn. She's comfortable being uneducated while simultaneously presenting herself as an expert who wants to be taken seriously. This is why I find her hilarious.
Are you talking about me? Oh.
This is why I find Trisha so hilarious. It's just, yeah. And she gets so mad too sometimes, right? She's just
That
like,
is
it's
unforgivable.
no.
No.
You can. You can. You can. Don't do like that.
Your mic's still messed up. Yeah. Wait, you
There we go.
did you do that on purpose?
Oh, I didn't. I think it was.
I'm going to do an impression of Trisha that's even more Trisha than I mean.
No, it was Be Me, and Be Me was infiltrating the stream from the grave.
Oh.
Grave. To be fair, defense can find their own exculpatory evidence if they want to. Yes, they can. They just don't have to. That's correct. Yeah. To show that the prosecution did a bad job investigating. Absolutely. They have every right to, but they don't have to. Indeed. They have no burden to do so. Correct. Yes. No, the way that Lawren was saying it was like, well, why wouldn't they just do that? It's like, well, that is shifting the burden to say that the defense should have to do something. They don't have to do anything. And she needs to be very careful because she is speaking to lay people with like a sense of authority. And she has all of these videos where she's streaming trials, and you would think that she knows these rules. So she carries with her some responsibility. So it bugs me when there are people who have influence over a lot of people and they betray their trust to a degree by speaking about things like that and not either saying flat out, I don't know, or saying things that are false. Like, for example, I'm not a lawyer, and I put up on my bio, I'm 100% unqualified legal commentary from an Aussie, right? Because whilst some people might go, oh, well, Helen knows a lot about trials and the law, I don't. And I get lawyers on when I want things on, when I want people to explain things properly. And I'll always take corrections from people who know more than me, especially even from chat. Like I have old Line Red in chat, I have David in chat, I have Sean coming on fairly often. So I do like to back up my claims when I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. I bet Lawren doesn't take constructive criticism very well. Yes, that's the other thing. You need to be able to take on board corrections and be very humble about the fact that you don't know what you're talking about sometimes. Yeah. Also, for seasoned law officers to condone LM and her allegations was sick. That, yeah. I like to laugh at her, but I cannot laugh with her. It infuriates me. Oh my God. Did you guys see when she was trying to be funny with that lady from, what's it called? Her name's Kathy.
Oh, yeah.
And she has a channel. It's called Gossip and something. I don't follow it. I've seen her before.
Innuendo.
Yeah, that. I mean, I don't follow her channel, so I'm not going to comment Like I know some people really like her. She's got quite a big following. So I'm not gonna have a go at her at all. It's just not my style of content. But some people find it really funny. So cool. But Lawren trying to be funny with her, oh, cringe. Cringe. Yeah, old line. I'm sure. Cool. You find her hilarious? Cool. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's the name of it. Yeah. Yeah, and lots of people like her. But yeah. It's just so forced for Lawren to smile and laugh, unless it's because she's throwing someone in jail, obviously, like that's funny to her. But being naturally humorous and like laughing and giggling with somebody, it was really weird to watch. I found it to be strange. Like it didn't come naturally to her. Like the whole interaction to me felt really, really forced. So I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but I'm not encouraging you to go click on her channel or anything. I'm not sure if it actually was on her channel, if it was on the Kathy channel, or if it was on both. Maybe if you want to watch it on Kathy channel. Yeah, am I right? She was so awkward. Yes. Thank you. It wasn't just me. Yeah. I subscribed to her a few months ago and made it 10 minutes before unsubscribing. I think like that kind of content is either you love it or it's just not for you. For me, it's just not for me. So, yeah. I'd rather scrub my toilets. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it just, to me, it felt really forced. Like you could tell with her face. I mean, it cracks when she laughs, clearly. Her face is not built for that. But she was just like, kind of like when Dali makes a joke. Yeah. It's where she announced she was going to CrimeCon. Oh, we all knew she was going to CrimeCon. Maybe publicly. She said it. Okay, she said it on her Patreon, and we know this because it was screenshot and put onto Reddit. Someone on Patreon said, "Is the party at
Oh yeah.
is it the Bellagio or Caesar's Palace or something? You know the party, the hidden gem party,
Yeah.
the one where they're all going to get naked and get in the jacuzzi,
hot
that
tub.
one, or John's going to get in his mankini, that thing, the one that we're going to try and get you into. That party, is that going to happen? Because they've been promising it forever. Not that they keep their promises, but
No.
Lawren responded and said, yes, we need to organize that. So that was a few weeks ago. So apparently, yeah, they're going to CrimeCon. They're going to CrimeCon, all right. Banana hammock John. Yeah. I was surprised to see Kathy talking about Lawren. Not just talking about her, that she had her on. Yeah. So, and like she called her friend. She's like, oh, hey, friend. But Lawren's got a friend for now. Like you'll see how long that lasts because, all her friends become ex-friends very, very quickly, generally. Except Grayson.
Sure.
Yeah, but she's not a friend. Like she's a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a chihuahua.
Yeah. Like a chihuahua, exactly.
Only more yappy.
Right. We are going to redirect over to ATS News. Let me just check that she's actually going and I haven't got the wrong date. Oh, yeah. She's talking about the 9 Hour Live again. She's doing her reaction stream, which is continued. So we definitely need to go support that. So let's do that. Guys, we have a members only tomorrow. Surprises and unfiltered hella and all that kind of stuff that happens when we're members only. The stream for it is at the moment still open. So you can go in there and click the like and you can click the notification button on it, even if you're not a member. Renew your membership if you don't have it at the moment. It really helps the channel, but also it gets you into the Discord and it gets you access to the members only content. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for that. And guys, we are going to be redirecting over to ATS News. I just want to make sure I've got everybody's super chats. Yes, I do. Thank you to everybody who has contributed today. Oh, Amy Boston, member for 2 months. Love you, mate. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Today's been so much fun. Have a happy Saturday night or Sunday, wherever it is that you are at. Thank you, darling. And when you get over to ATS News, make sure that you say hello, Ray. Jackie with 5 more. Mate, you're awesome. And please make sure that you put the link to your new book up. Please make sure you put that up. Thank you again, Jackie. You're so great. I would love to see Nancy Grace yell all over Lawren. She's really little, but I'd still like to see her sort of like kick her. That'd be fun. All right, guys. Yeah, when you get over there, say hello, Ray, and give ATS News all my love. She's awesome. I love her. She's so great. Okay, here's a song.
Name was Ella. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. The co-host is Dolly and she dances sometimes. The words are always allowed in because she's an 803. To the attention, excited ignorance. Her cat is staring for